the link so they can share it with their friends.
Matt,
Nick,
you want the link?
Just tag me in it?
Yeah, well, I'll just
Okay.
I'll get the link and then I'll send it to you both.
Oh, you're making life
Perfect.
easy for me, Mick.
I'll just have Richard send me the link to the show, and then I'll share it to you through Messenger in a bit.
Richard's got to rest his voice for tomorrow.
I love your sense of humor, Rob. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got to get the link. All right, Facebook has accepted your stream. Let's get Mick the link. Copy link. Send it.
Okay, as soon as I get it, I will pass it on, guys. Just give me a few seconds.
Yeah, no worries, Max.
One of our NCW fans is having a fundraiser on May 30th.
Kevin?
Kevin and Laura Ann.
Yeah. What you call it? I'm donating a thing to their raffle thing.
I'm thinking about writing up just like a little gift certificate and donating a free photo session to whoever wins it.
That's cool.
But I gotta get I'm gonna have to have my roommate write it up for me.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to see my handwriting.
That's what computers are for, buddy.
Yeah, but my handwriting sucks.
Dude, you should see mine. They can't even tell what I'm writing.
I had the ones with the fingers. They have to do it with the fingers. I can't even. It looks like scribble.
Yeah. So we should be ready to go at any time, right? Everybody's accepted?
You are correct.
So we can start early if you guys want. Or we can just wait a few more minutes.
I'm done with whatever.
How about you, Rob? You ready to roll?
So whatever you want to do.
Okay, just one sec. Does anybody got a list of the matches?
No.
You can look that up if you want, Mick, on VIN 9.
Well, yeah, that does work. I forgot about that.
I think ESPN has it on their website of like night 1 and night 2.
Yeah, I can also look. I should be able to look it up on WWE.
They just announced it this week.
Yeah, there we go.
Can't believe Pat McAfee.
We're not even going to talk about him.
Good.
He's a punk.
I'll try not to swear on your stream, Mick.
Yeah, try not to swear on my stream. Like you think my stream's PG rated. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which one this. Oh, this is first hour on ESPN. That's Sunday, April 19th. Okay, so that ain't the right one. They screwed that up. Why did they just put? There we go. We got April 18th first off, and who do we? Oh, that's the okay. So
You know what that is.
yeah, I just lost my mind for a second there. No, I don't want that.
Okay, send it to.
Hang on a second.
Send it to Matt and to Rob if they want them.
Okay. So here's the link, Matt, if you want to share it up.
Thank you.
I'm already probably in somebody's crap list today, so we'll just make it more fun. Okay, so all set. And turn your phone sideways, Matt.
But I have to share the link.
Ah,
Got to teach him to keep a laptop handy next to him. So where do we want to start with, guys? Do we want to start with the 6-man or the 8-woman, whatever the hell that is? Oh, it's a tag team 4-way match. I'm gonna be interested in seeing who wins that one.
That one pretty sounds like a good one to talk about.
And then we got
For women.
AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Ooh.
Let's go, AJ.
AJ used to be a commentator on Wow Women of Wrestling.
Yeah, doesn't she run it or something?
She's the executive producer from last thing I knew.
You want to know something
I
that's
thought-
a small tidbit, Mick?
What?
She's playing a big hand in helping train former NCW Women's Champion Jasmine Allure.
Who?
AJ Lee.
Yeah, but who is
NCWA champion. She
Our
trained
NCW
him.
champion.
NCW champion Jasmine Allure?
Yeah, do you remember her? She was the Spanish girl who was our champion for a while. She beat Hollywood Haley J.
Oh, okay. Sorry, having brain farts for a second.
Nah, you good, brother.
Okay, Mick, it's up to you now. If
Okay,
everybody's
so
all shared up, you know how to start.
We got the timer. When the timer hits on the air, we're going to be officially kicking on the air. So here we
Okay.
go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mick'S World with my special guests, Matt Amato and Rob Chase. We're going to be talking about the WrestleMania in Vegas, which comes up April 18th and 19th. And because I'm not the kind of guy who just likes to sit around wasting time, we're going to start off with the 4-way women's title match. I think that's a title. Yeah, it is a title match. This is a championship. We got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Bayley and Valkyrie, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, and the Bella Twins. Matt's favorite girlfriends.
Yo, you seen that photo, Mick?
The only problem is he doesn't know which one he's got at times because they do the Bella switch. Okay,
Yes.
so let's break this down. We have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, who were
That's a great
champions.
tag team.
We've had the Baileys, who were women's champions. We have Nia Jax, one of the most dangerous female wrestlers in WWE,
Yep.
and Lash Legend. And then we have the psychotic Bayley and Taya
Love her.
Valkyrie.
It's so funny. I'm just thinking about a couple years ago, prior to the pandemic, we had Nia Jax versus was it Bayley in a singles match?
I think it was. I can't remember.
Yeah, this is not the first time they've been on the grandest stage of them all against each other. But I'm actually looking forward to this match more than I think a lot of people are. And I kind of know who I want to win, but I just know as a fan, I think we're all going to win just by watching this match.
I agree. I think Nia Jax and Lash Legend are two of the heaviest tag team in the women's division. But I liked how Charlotte and Alexa Bliss have gotten along so far. But I just have a feeling that they'll give it to the Bella Twins because of being a Hall of Famers and that.
Okay.
Which that's something I never thought I'd see again.
Olivia-
Back in WWE.
Olivia, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm sorry, I'm not going to butcher your last names. I always want Bayley to win a championship no matter what. Lol.
Huh.
I don't know. I can't even. I'm not going to hammer a name. So a last name so they don't have to kill me later. I don't care. Okay, so we've got. So Rob, I'm going to ask you if you're with what you're looking at, or the 4 teams you're looking at, who do you think's going to take it?
I think, honestly, I would say Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. They come up big in the bigger stages, in my opinion. Both of them do.
Okay, Matt, your choice, your chance.
I mean, who I really I want the team with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte to win, but you have to throw in the Hall of Fame Bella twins there and the Bella Magic, and you never know what you're gonna get for them. And then Lash Legend and Nia Jax, two of the most dominant females in the tag team division. Like I said, I really don't care who wins. I just know that as fans, we're gonna win by watching this match because it's gonna be a great one. And I don't know if that's gonna be the opening of the show, but if that is, it's gonna we're gonna start the show off with a big bang, and
Okay, now we'll go up to the World's Women's match, which is Stephanie Vakir versus Liv Morgan. Now wait a second here, because I've heard a report that Liv Morgan is on concussion protocol.
Did you see that egg on her head that she got from being
Yes, I
smashed
did.
into? Oh my God, that thing did not look real.
But I'm gonna go with Vakir. She's crazy enough to probably beat the crap out of Liv as long as none of Liv's minions interfere. Raquel or
Dirty Dom.
Yeah, that's the thing that you got to worry about. It's the minions. You said the Judgment Day. Them getting involved in helping her win. With Morgan winning that. So
yeah. So
I pretty much see her winning as much as I don't want to see her win.
I really think that she still has the momentum on her side from winning the Royal Rumble. And I think Liv is doing a great job of, staying active but not being in full matches.
okay, just give me 1 second, guys. This is gonna. Okay, I just didn't want the feedback, but I want to be able to see the comments.
You're good, buddy. But I really think that Liv Morgan, this is her time to shine, and I think at WrestleMania on the grandest stage of them all, she's going to be holding up the women's championship. She's going to be the new champ, and that momentum of winning the Royal Rumble, it changes people's lives. It changes their course of how they're going into Mania season, and I think she's doing the perfect job of making sure that she walks out of Mania with that championship around her waist.
And she'll do anything to do it, too. It's the Judgment Day.
Hey, I'm not judging you. You got to do what you got to do to get that job done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've spent enough time on the ladies. Let's go to. Ooh, I didn't notice that.
What?
An unsanctioned match: Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu.
Ooh.
I didn't know they turned it into an unsanctioned match.
They've been beating each other up on SmackDown a lot lately.
Yeah.
So it's been becoming a great rivalry.
Here's my question, though. Which one of these two is going to have their WrestleMania moment? Who's going to top the other and get that big OMG? I mean, we think about moments like look at Shane McMahon versus The Miz, and when Shane jumped from the lighting scaffold. I mean, we have and Kevin Owens. What was it? WrestleMania 2020 when Kevin Owens jumped from the WrestleMania sign. I mean, anytime there's a no disqualification, lights out, whatever you want to call it, Extreme Rules, there's always one big moment. I mean, WrestleMania 21, for example, Mick Foley versus Edge, the spear through the table.
Oh, my God. The flaming table. You forgot to say flaming table.
Flaming table, yes.
What about Jeff Hardy, WrestleMania 2000, when he did a swanton through the table?
Yeah, I mean, you look at all of those, OMG moments, and, we're looking at the match that, in my opinion, is going to produce that OMG moment.
And now,
and I have a feeling.
Go ahead.
I have a feeling it'll be Jacob Fatu to have that OMG moment.
You know what?
Like Drew McIntyre will give that to him.
We got Olivia jumped back on and said, I feel like Jacob wins this at this moment in time. He deserves it.
I agree with Olivia. He does. I mean,
I don't know who Olivia is, but
she's one of my friends.
I'm liking her. She's coming up with all the good comments.
Yes.
So, okay, so we talked about the unsanctioned match. I got a question. Who is this idiot with Logan Paul and Theory?
I Show Speed.
Yeah.
He's another YouTuber, TikToker, influencer kid.
That's one of Logan Paul's good friends.
Yeah.
I thought we got rid of the influencers.
No,
no.
they're. I don't know who said it on ESPN, or maybe it was Kenny Omega or someone who's like, somewhere down the line it's going to be Logan Paul versus Mr. Beast in the main event of WrestleMania.
That would be hilarious.
You guys joke, but I mean, look at the course we're on. That's a very strong possibility. It could be taking place right from Mr. Beast's land.
And
But
go ahead.
I give Logan Paul credit. I mean, he does it good enough to train and be in the WWE where they respect him. I mean, he respects what they do.
No, I agree. Everyone thought that he was just going to be a part timer who phones it in, but I mean, as much as I can't stand him,
You mean Brock
I have
Lesnar?
to.
Another Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, I mean, he don't phone it in. I mean, the moves he performs. I mean, the feud with the Miz that he had when he did the Royal Rumble spot with, I think it was Ricochet. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, he's definitely got something.
So okay, we're gonna look at this. Influencers always carried WrestleMania. Look at Cyndi Lauper. Yes, I love Cyndi Lauper's. That's coming from Olivia. Look at celebrity-wise, Mr. T. Yes, he did carry it. But we got Paul, Theory, and Speed are facing both the Usos and LA Knight. I feel like there's going to be a heel turn there.
I feel like they're just going to sacrifice I Show Speed. I'm not going to lie. He is basically just going to be sent out to slaughter. Yeah, basically. I mean, I feel bad for I Show Speed, though, because what was it? Do you remember, I think it was last year's Royal Rumble when he took that spear from Braun Breaker?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, my God. I still think about that spear sometimes.
You still think about a lot of things that happened to you in the ring, too.
Please, Mick. I don't even want to start about what's happening next Sunday.
I'm not talking about what happened last Sunday. I'm talking about
what's coming up this
your numerous Battle Royal experiences. But
brother, I am 0-7 on this.
Yeah, we're gonna move forward a little bit and save Matt and give Matt a saving grace for a few minutes.
Yes.
So let's go with AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Well, I think this is going to be a great match too. Like it's for the obviously for the women's Intercontinental title, and we've seen an Intercontinental title.
Yeah, we need an Intergalaxy title.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I'm saying WrestleMania 3 put on one of the greatest matches of all time for the Intercontinental Championship, and I think this one's going to be a good one.
Yeah, well, that's Savage Steamboat.
Well, yeah, that was an amazing match.
Yes.
Probably one of the great. And I think this one will be a great match between AJ Lee and Becky, just because it feels that way.
Have you looked at the picture on WWE for that match setup?
I haven't gotten a chance to look at it.
AJ Lee looks like she's super freaking old in that picture. Like she's past 50 years old.
I'd look at it. I mean, she's one of those people who doesn't need the makeup. She doesn't need the glamour. Her in-ring experience speaks for herself. She can look however she wants, but she's going to go in that ring and dominate.
Yeah. So, okay. I heard a rumor that this match wasn't supposed to be this match, but we have Gunther versus Seth Rollins. The rumor was that Gunther was going to retire Rey Mysterio.
Yes, I heard that.
Now, getting away from WrestleMania for a second, just for a few seconds here, who, in your guys' mind, who do you think should retire Rey Mysterio?
His son.
I agree. Man, why not have family? Or or one of the Lucha Libres like Penta or Dragon Lee too.
Or Conan, one of his friends.
That would be interesting to see Conan get back in the ring again. Okay, but we got Gunther versus Seth Rollins. We got the Architect versus the Ring General, as he calls himself. I think he's the ring dipshit, but different story. And we're down to the last two matches of Saturday night. So, what do we got? Who do we got on this, guys?
It's hard. My opinion is I do like Gunther, and I like all the momentum he's had, retiring Cena, retiring Styles. But I don't know, man. Seth Rollins, just this year has been crazy for him. I think.
I'm assuming that we're going to get a surprise, and somebody's going to jump in on that.
Someone might. Don't forget, John Cena's the host of WrestleMania. He might decide to show up and, cause a little chaos in that match.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Braun Breaker's going to make an appearance.
I'm with you, Mick, on that one. I think
since he's been medically cleared finally.
And it was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker, but again, Braun got injured too. So
yeah, he hurt it. He hurt his little wee wee. Okay, so
his poor steroids.
Yeah, now we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, the Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes match, which I think should be a freaking unsanctioned match too, but okay. So
I'm really not looking forward to this one, actually. I don't feel like I really am invested too much into the storyline that it's sad as it is, considering he's the heavyweight champion. I just don't feel like I was more into the Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre story than I am with this Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton storyline.
They should have built this up and took it farther.
Yeah, I just feel like
only a couple weeks,
Yeah,
I have a gut feeling that they're going to turn Cody into a bad guy because nobody wants to boo Randy Orton right now. Nobody. It's like they keep cheering Randy Orton, and they're starting to turn on Cody Rhodes. I have a feeling that there's going to be a double turn, basically.
But here we got Legacy. I think it wasn't Legacy, was it?
No, Legacy was what was it? Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton.
Yeah. So I'm in the right group here, the right faction. I think it's hard to use Legacy as a story. I mean, I love them, but no one liked Legacy, lol. Okay, Olivia's hitting it right hard.
Yeah.
But that would be an interesting, because weren't they supposed to have a match at one time? Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton back when they were Legacy, but Ted DiBiase Jr. was in the ring instead.
It was something like that.
Okay, so we went through Saturday night. I'm not trying to rush this, but I want to leave time for bitch moans and complaints later. Okay, so here's the match I'm really interested in seeing, even though I don't have ESPN. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi.
Oh, I am so looking forward to that match, Mick.
The Ruler versus the Beast.
I like how Brock Lesnar is taking a lot of bumps for Oba, though, making him look like a complete, superstar. I love what Brock Lesnar's doing for him to build up his career.
Honestly, I don't think Oba needs that little boost. He already has a stellar career coming from NXT as their champion and being the most dominant champion they had.
I just think it'd be a shame if he lost, because just the amount of momentum they've put behind him, and just like you said, Brock is willing to bump for him. I can't remember the last time Brock bumped for anyone like that. I mean, we look back and what was it? Maybe 2-3 WrestleManias ago was Amos. What was his name? Omos or whatever.
I know who you're talking
And,
about.
yeah, and it's like it was
The Nigerian giant.
Yeah, which I still every time I think about him, I think about when they did that Triple Mania thing and it was Micro Man versus him, and just looked up in the ring. It was just like 7 of them.
You know what's really funny is he's actually, I see him because I get little videos from like RHO and stuff like that. He's been doing Enforcer for Ring of Honor. He's been doing Enforcer for one of their people.
He's a big dude. He's dominant in the ring as well. But I mean, I feel like he's just another guy that they built up, and he not that he had world champion material, but he definitely had a strong, something about him that could have made him, a larger than life star. But they just dropped the ball yet again.
Yeah, but then you also have to look at who they matched him with.
Yeah,
as a security guard.
I mean, I will say this though: one of the few guys I feel like that was the NXT to WWE that the ball got dropped on him was that Apollo Crews guy. Like, I feel like there was so much. Like, he had great athleticism, he had great moves, his ring awareness, and he's been signed for how long now? And there's really not much going with him except I think he was a U.S. champion at one point
for a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just my hot take.
Okay, we're gonna save my favorite one for last. So,
well, you look at Brock Lesnar though; he's retiring at the end of this year, so he don't mind like helping out these wrestlers now. The older that he's gotten, he's really been a boost.
Hang on a second, guys. Give me 1 second. You guys can talk between yourselves. I gotta fix something.
You ever think about the time that Stone Cold refused to do the job that Lesnar?
Yeah, I remember that. And then they quote unquote that he took his ball and went home.
Yes. Since then, I don't think that's happened a lot, but I would wonder who would be the next person to do that. To just be like, I refuse to lose, and just be like, screw it, I'm going to use one of my days off.
You almost want to say Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns has been very, very good.
I think about the time that Brett was talking about the Montreal screw job, and he said he had days off. He should have just, instead of going through that hell, he should have just taken the day off.
Okay, so now this is the one that really is starting to make me wonder. It's Patrick, whatever his name is, Dragon Lee, Rusev, Penta, Evans. I'm trying to remember. All right, and Rey Mysterio, and Rusev. Now, the only one in there who doesn't have high flying skills, let's be honest, is Rusev.
No, come on, man. I've seen him come off the first rope once or twice.
First rope, yeah. But he doesn't have lucha libre skills.
No.
Every day Rusev Day, I'll fly up the rope. I'll surprise.
Yeah. It'd be cool if we got, Aiden English to come in and do the intro for, for this WrestleMania for Rusev.
Oh, damn.
I mean, we do have a working relation with TNA, so I can't see why that couldn't be done.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, him coming back as Rusev's announcer.
Yeah.
Speaking of announcers, and I'm not going to be talking about you, Matt, so don't worry. Speaking of announcers, I'm glad. Did you hear the story about Alberto Del Rio?
Yes, I heard he got locked up again.
He's going to jail for domestic violence, and they're talking about long time.
You would think he would have learned, but apparently he didn't.
So
he's going to have his ring announcer wrestle for him.
So who are we going to go with on this, guys?
I don't know. All I know is I do think that Javon Evans is probably going to get one of the WrestleMania moments during this match because of his high-flying skills. If anyone walks out, I think Penta deserves, to pick up the victory in this match, but there's so many great talents in this match as well that, I mean, not one person in that match who would pick up the victory I'd be very upset or disappointed with.
You know, what I want to see is actually Penta go back to his Lucha Underground. His way the way that he ended things in Lucha Underground by breaking people's arms.
That would be cool.
I think it's going to probably be Mysterio because of him retiring, and I don't think he's ever held the Intercontinental title. I know he's held the U.S. title and the World Heavyweight title, but I think he's gonna want the Intercontinental title.
It would make him a triple crown winner.
Yeah, why not? I mean, since he's retiring at the end of the year.
So, where should we go? Should we go to Balor versus Dom, or Ripley versus Cargill, or should we go to Zayn versus Williams? Who should we tear apart next?
You know what? I'll jump in. This is the match I want to see. It's the Sami Zayn one.
Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams?
Yeah. I'm excited to see Sami Zayn on the big stage. What was it? I think it was 2 Manias ago or 1 Mania ago. No, it had to be 2 Manias ago because Gunther, he had defeated Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, I think it was. And that was a huge moment. I think now with Sami Zayn coming into the picture with the championship, it's a whole new ball game for him.
You know, you got Trick Williams, who's got that little cockiness to him. That it's like a moment. He'll bring that moment with him. With the crowd going, "Whoop that!"
I was at Raw where they faced off. It was awesome. I can't wait for this one. She put SmackDown. She was Raw and then said SmackDown. But I'm not gonna doubt her. So, I'm honestly thinking since Kevin Owens is technically medically retired because he can't wrestle because of his neck, that we're gonna get Trick's gonna have his little boyfriend out there barking, and all out of nowhere you're gonna see Kevin Owens appear.
Oh, definitely.
Don't worry about it, Olivia. We all know you go to both, so it's no problem.
I will say though, I think about last year's Royal Rumble and when Cody Rhodes put Kevin Owens to that ladder. That was one of the most OMG thinking that Kevin Owens really broke his neck kind of moments, and I think that played a big part in why he's retiring because of that spot.
Well, you also have to realize that Kevin Owens is really hard. He's a hardcore wrestler. He's not a, I'm going to sit there and do lucha style wrestling. He's more, I'm going to beat the living daylights out of you.
Kevin Owens is pound for pound one of the best. I mean, you could put him in every spot. I mean, look at the matches he had with Sami Zayn back then, El Generico. I mean, he would do lucha stuff too, just to match with him. He's very adaptable. He's on the fly. I don't think I've ever seen him have a truly bad match.
Now
Go ahead. Him and Seth Rollins had great matches too. They were a lot of great matches.
And to my knowledge, I think he's the only one to wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin in the last 10, 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
Sami Zayn?
No, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Now we're going to go into one of somebody that I know, somebody who it's technically, I'm gonna tease and say screw it. We're going to talk about Shadowcat's girlfriend, Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. He was, I teased him from the Syracuse Comic-Con, by the way. I found one of those little kid backpacks, the ones that have the standy up things of the person. I took a picture of it and sent it to him, and he goes, haha. But he loves that thing. We got Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill, and I'm thinking that's power versus power.
Yeah.
If there's no outside interference, I'm saying mommy's taking her title
Yeah,
back.
it'll be a tough one because Jade is like very, very strong and very big, like bigger than Rhea Ripley, and she's got the size. But you know how Rhea Ripley is. Mommy always comes on top anyway.
But mommy's crazy. Mommy's
Yeah.
straight up fucking straitjacket material.
Didn't she get cut and have some stitches?
Probably.
Right.
And then, I just heard about this actually. Oh, I've known it was going to be a match, but I just heard about this. Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio, and he's bringing the Demon.
Yes, double yes.
I can't wait to see.
I just like that entrance.
A Lucha tribute to it.
I just like that entrance right there. You know that
I miss that entrance.
that Demon
I
entrance.
miss when he used to do specialty ones like what was the one with the chainsaw that he did?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That was a good one. I think it was like NXT Takeover UK or something like that. That one was really great.
In my opinion, I think the best match that Finn Balor has had was with the late great Wade Barrett.
Oh.
Wait, I mean Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, yeah. You know what I'm.
I was gonna say, when did Wade Barrett die?
You know what I meant, though. Oh, did you hear? Joey Janela's taking on Brody Jr.
Yo, I was watching the clip from GCW the other night when he took a shot at Brody's dad, and I watched that little man flip out and start beating the living.
That wasn't because he took a shot at his dad. That's because he took a shot at mom.
Oh, I thought he took a shot saying something about
he said
having
something,
a dead son and a dead husband or something like that.
He said something about that, but what really pissed him off was he said something to mom. You fucked up when you opened your mouth about mama.
Yeah, Mama Huber was not happy about that.
Well, let's go back in time. This is before I was part of Nickel City Wrestling, before I was part of anything. I went to a UPW show at the Eagles Club and wherever, and I watched Brody jump the dive over the top rope and end up 3 rows back.
Yeah, that sounds like Brody.
Because he had flipped and he hit some guy with his boots.
Dude, I remember watching him back at the St. Johnsburg, and I remember seeing him at the Keenan Center, and you know, Brody Lee's one of those once in a lifetime talents that he just would not and could not stop, and his matches one after another were bangers, and then the Choice of Japan, the Chikara events, the Ring of Honor, you know, any promotion that he stepped foot in, he dominated.
And then now we're down to the biggest main event that I've thought of in a while. We've got Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. And I've heard rumors that we might be getting a debut of Zola. I think it's, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Solo.
No, not Solo, but actually,
one of the cousins.
Yeah, one of the cousins, but I'm trying to think what his name is. Something Fatu. He wrestled for
Umaga's son. Oh shit.
I think so. I think he wrestles for GCW or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's Zillow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know he had a great match against, I think it was MJF, maybe 2 months ago.
But like I said, we got our matches, and I'm really gonna say Punk's probably gonna pull it out. I could be wrong, but I'm
so that way he stops belly aching.
He's placed in the OTC. Come on now.
I mean, I like CM Punk, but my God, if I have to hear one more time about how he was screwed out of Mania and how he did this and this, it's just like, okay.
Roman Reigns is going to smash him.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
So we've covered all the matches.
Can I just cover something real quick, Mick, that I read today?
Go ahead.
If you are willing to, The Miz will marry you at WWE World on I think it's the Friday before Mania. There's a thing from 3 to 6, 5 lucky couples in the Los who sign up and receive marriage certificates will get married by The Miz.
Is the Miz ordained?
I don't know the stipulation if he is or is not. All I know is I was laughing because I was just like, huh.
Come on,
I mean, how many people?
come on, Matt. You've been trying to get the marriage certificates for the Bella twins.
What you got? I would just go there and I'd have a sign on the street, be like, "Please marry me so I can meet The Miz."
I met him one time.
He seems like a cool dude, but then he also seems like he'd be a real jerk.
No, when I met him, I was going to a Raw, and he signed I got a book somewhere in my bedroom with autographs from different wrestlers, and he signed an autograph for me. A lot of them wouldn't even sign autographs. They would walk by you looking at you like you were like you had the plague. But he came up to that fencing that they put up.
Yeah.
He came up to that and he was signing autographs for people.
You know who's really cool about that is Natty. I love her.
I liked some of the ECW stars when they came to the WWE, like the Dudley Boys. They would sign autographs after the show. It was like Rob Van Dam and John Cena before he really became huge. Well, when he started huge.
Matt, you know what we got to do?
What?
We got to drag Rob. We got to drag Rob to a Nickel City event.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I was thinking about? You say that, Rob, which was funny. Is when I was let's say 06, 07, probably more on lines of 06. When Raw was in town, Balls Mahoney did not want to be in the locker room, so he came outside and he sat with the fans when the show was going on. And I can't even begin to tell you how nice that dude was. He gave me a T-shirt from the show that said staff on it. He signed anything and everything, took pictures. He smoked and told me that not to smoke, which was funny. But Balls Mahoney, still to this day, was one of the most knowledgeable, nicest, like, down-to-earth human beings. And it's just funny to think that, like, he didn't want to be in that locker room. He would rather be outside in the back meeting and greeting fans.
You know, that's like our guys, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Our Nickel City guys, they don't like, you're not supposed to know where they're out there, but I can see them when they come out and sit with the fans and chill and stuff. A lot of them come out and watch some of the later matches.
Yeah.
That, something that caught their interest and they'll come out and sit. But
like back in the day, ECW was in bingo halls, like these independent shows. They have the respect of what it takes to struggle.
yeah, but here's the thing, Rob. We don't do bingo halls anymore. We do Batavia Downs. We do Shawnee Fire Department. We do big venues because we're having a show on.
Them all.
We have a show coming up April 19th out at Batavia Downs.
Mick, can I flip off the camera?
Why? What do you got to hide from?
I just want to give the finger to the Eastern Hills Mall so badly.
Go ahead. Yeah, they screwed us over.
Dude, I missed that venue. I missed the theater so much. That was my home. I loved the theater.
Sucks that malls are really fast.
Hang on a second. I just killed that, but that's the first. There's a lot of things going on. like we've lost a lot of good malls, the small malls, not,
Yeah.
like we haven't lost Galleria Mall, but we've lost the small malls. The malls that you would take your kid to walk around just to kill time. Because the way I look at the downfall, it went Thruway Mall, and then Eastern Hills was on its deathbed, and now the Boulevard Mall is dead, and then soon McKinley Mall is going to be dead.
Yep.
Summit, forgot about the Summit Park Mall.
Yeah, how could forget about good old Omega Sports?
Summit Park Mall. Which one? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had a brain fart because I go past there a lot when I'm going to friends' house. By the way, Matt, I got some Pokemon trading cards for you from my buddy Deadpool.
Oh heck yeah! It's so funny, dude. I just no, I didn't see Deadpool. I seen Wolverine.
Buffalo Wolverine.
Yeah, I seen him when we did the what do you call it? The Variety Kids telethon, and then I seen him like a week later. Then also at the McKinley Mall at the What's in Your Attic.
We're not gonna go there. We'll leave that one alone. No, because I've worked with him before. I don't have a problem with him. I have a problem with somebody else that is associated with him.
I gotcha.
And actually, the individual comes to our shows.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The last time he came to one of our shows, he sat front row and started screaming at, I think it was Caden and Hellcat.
I miss Caden. I hope he's doing better.
Oh, he's not hasn't been feeling good?
No, didn't you remember he had to have that emergency surgery?
I don't know shit. I've been away from UPW since my little incident with
But yeah, no, Caden, he had been working with us, and then after the October show, he was rushed, I think it was either before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, to the emergency room because he had a medical emergency, and he's lucky, he's in recovery, but he's lucky that he's alive.
I saw a video of him trying to keep Maximo and whatever that guy's name, Lotto or what, apart when they're getting ready for their big giant mess.
That's gonna be a good one.
Okay, so since I said something about Nickel City being in Batavia Downs, the show is going to be at Batavia Downs on April 19th, and got to give me a time. 2 o'clock bell time?
Yep.
Or 2 o'clock doors?
Nope, 2 o'clock bell time. Doors are going to be 1:30.
Dude, that means I got to drive out there early.
Hell yeah, you do. I got to get up early.
Yeah.
Night 2 of the WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was something I didn't realize until you told me, Rob, that WrestleMania was Saturday and Sunday of this month. Then you want to hear because I asked you when it was, and you put it up on the thing on the show, the one show I did, because I had no clue when it was, because we were talking about it. You coming on this week, and that we were going to talk about WrestleMania, and I'm like, when is WrestleMania? Because I thought it was like the first week of, it's usually like the first week of April.
Now, sometimes you usually at the end of March too, sometimes, but the only time they really could get into Las Vegas, so I guess.
Okay, so I'm going to ask this question, since we're talking about WrestleMania. The long stream or 2 days? Which do you prefer?
I'm a glutton for punishment. I like the long day, like the long stream, but I get how like people have times, they have queues, they have sponsorships, so like I'm not mad that it's 2 days. It's hard to get off of work where like it was like, okay, like, I could dedicate one day, that Sunday, request off, and the whole show's gonna happen. But I understand why they do 2 days. 'Cause
I'm
you
a
gotta break it
fan
up.
of the, I'm a fan of the long 6 hour, 7 hour run. But then
Yeah.
you got to think about it. Back when WrestleMania first started out, we had musical performances. We had really good celebrities.
We had Kid Rock. We had Limp Bizkit. We had Flow Rider.
Pitbull.
Yeah,
So-
there you go, Pitbull.
Rob, 2 day or a long stream?
I personally like the 2 days because I felt like the long days dragged on somehow, and then it can end at 10 now. Like for people that got to get up for work, on Sundays. Like the long days, it was like almost like 4 till midnight, and it was like, I'm gotta drag my way up. I like the 2 days.
So if Olivia is still with us, what is your call, Olivia? The long run or the 2 day break? The 2 day, which I don't think she is because it's only saying we have one viewer. But yeah. So best WrestleMania in your opinion, Matt. You go
17.
first.
100% WrestleMania 17.
Why?
Just the hype package for Rock versus Austin. You think about then Undertaker versus Triple H. You had the TLC. You had the hardcore match with Raven, Kane, and Big Show that almost knocked out Power to the Astrodome, which would have been hysterical. I mean, just there's a lot of great matches on that card, and then some hidden matches that people didn't expect to be that good, but then were. I mean, to me, I just feel like WrestleMania 17 is one that you can watch from bell to bell and just be like, I'm getting my money's worth.
How about you, Rob?
Well, it's a tough one because of how old I am. But I got to go with WrestleMania 18 because of the Hulk Hogan versus The Rock and how you could see every light bulb of cameras going off.
That was such a great one.
And how they turn on The Rock and everybody chanting Hogan, Hogan, and Hogan's wearing the NWO stuff. It was just amazing, that match.
It's funny, man. We're only 1 year apart from each other on that. WrestleMania 17 and 18. Nick, what one was yours?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with WrestleMania 2.
Oh, all right. The 3-city simulcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
That had to be a pain in the ass to pull off.
But Vince did it.
Nick, I'm just stepping away for a second.
Okay.
That was really like it was a true test for Vince McMahon to do these things.
But here's a little information. I'm not exactly sure if it's been put out, but I think it has been put out. Nickel City's coming to the first Borders in North Tonawanda, or third Borders in NT.
Oh, wow.
And we'll be doing a show there. I'm just not sure when.
I did see a poster up at the laundromat, something at the Renaissance Club, and
yeah,
April
that's
25th.
I think that's ECW or ESW or whatever
No,
it's
that's
called.
BCW.
BCW is coming to the
Yeah,
Renaissance Club.
Yeah, that's been their venue for the last maybe year and a half.
Yeah. But where's the one we're having in NT?
The Third Warders Club.
Okay, so I did get it right the second time.
Yeah.
I did get it right the second time.
I have a street and address.
But, here's the funny thing. I was talking with Shadowcat during his whatnot. He's like, bring me your extras. You want to sell? He literally asked me the last show we did, do you want to sell your card collection?
Man, you have quite the collection. I wouldn't sell that for a dime. I mean, I wouldn't sell that for more than
let's put it this way, Matt. I've got a box on my floor that's full of cards. I've got boxes on top of that are full of cards. I've got AEW, NXT. I even got a couple. I bought a bunch of the. Well, they're from Steve, but I got a bunch of the Universe cards.
Okay.
I picked up 2 boxes at Syracuse Comic-Con of those. The funny drawing ones is what I call them, where they make the wrestlers look like they're super fat heads.
Yeah.
But I got some nice. I got 2 really nice autographs out of that.
What'd you get?
I got a female Mexican wrestler, and I can't remember who the other guy was. Some blonde-headed guy.
You know what you should do, Mick? You should set up at the McKinley Mall once every few months. They do a sports card show. You should set up your collection there, and you should sell off some of the stuff there and talk with other collectors. When I was there, they had a PSA or JSA 10 Undertaker card.
Actually, I know who runs that up there. Some of the people that run that up there, or at least don't. I shouldn't say run it, but they do. They ved up there.
Dude, I was so mad. I got there late and I missed all the wrestling cards. I think that one, and I'm trying to think what the other one was, but it was so expensive. And I thought to myself, "Oh, I am screwed."
Yeah, but you bought that Charlotte Flair. And I'm assuming you got that for a deal. Didn't you?
I feel like I paid a little more after because I scanned the back of the QR code, and what I paid for it and what it's worth are 2 different prices.
Yeah, I had 90s baseball cards and hockey cards and football cards, so I kind of got screwed. And getting any money, because what they did was they always, obviously mass produce those cards. The only wrestling cards that I had was from early WCW.
Some of those are worth now a fortune, especially if you have the 91 series.
I don't know what series I got, but they got some good ones. I got the first time that I think it was like the first time Sting won his championship. The first time Luger won a championship.
Ooh.
And you want to know what the funny part is? I got them in Canada when I went up to Anime North.
I still gotta go up to one of those cons with you, Mick.
Dude, you would have a blast up there. If you're into anime, you'd have a blast up there.
I see, that's the thing. I just don't know enough about anime.
Well,
I think the only anime I know is Kiki's Delivery Service.
yeah, but you also have to look at Shauna C. Zimmerman. Hi. I don't know who you are, but hi.
That's one of my friends from work.
But no, honestly, it would be you would enjoy it because, let's be honest, you would get to check out. You've been to Nickel City Con.
Oh, I love Nickel City Con.
Now think about Nickel City Con, where we take over an entire conference center. And I'm not talking panels and a small merch area. I'm talking like a whole warehouse size merch area.
I've seen the photos. I know a lot. Like I would say, 90% of people dress up at those things.
Yeah, if you literally look on my Facebook account for Anime North, the first photos in my Anime North collection in like 2024, 2025 are pictures of the area empty. You could see how huge this place is. I took them just because it made it. I wanted people to see how big everything was.
Yeah.
Like, let me put it this way: we have our merch area. We have the merch area. We have Artist Alley. We've got smaller artist vendors. We get Robot Wars the last 2-3 years. where the
Oh, heck
kids
yeah.
built robots and they battle it out. We've got a blow up archery range. And then we have the panels. And there's like a whole crap ton of panels. You could go outside and just walk around the outside of the in the parking lot area from the con and see the aerialist, the people that do their like little different aerial things. There's a 2-day rave 2 nights in a row, a Friday night, Saturday night rave. There's food vendors out there. There's people posing in their costumes. We've got a vendor that comes in selling beaver tails.
Oh, dude, I love beaver tails.
I'm assuming that they're fried dough, but
Yeah.
we get, and then like we got that conference center, and then behind it we take over half another conference center. On top of that, we take over a couple different hotels with panels and different things.
Dang, dude.
Like,
I think you sold me, Mick.
the first year I went there, I had to pay. I was working for somebody. I had to pay for my own hotel room because I wasn't considered good enough to get a staff room.
Yeah.
But hell, I got a hotel at the Marriott and then just walked to the con. That was a blast.
Yeah. Busy streets of Toronto, brother.
And then you figure, I've been to so many different conventions. We got, if you want a con and you can get off for it, in September there's Flower City Comic Con out in Chile, where
Yeah, I've heard of that one good.
where UPW just moved their wrestling school and matches out in that area. But, you can hit any con, any little con. Like, for example, I think it's in October is going to be Joe D's Toy Show or Toy Sale or whatever you want to call it.
I've always seen those. I've never been to one, but I need to check it out.
It's right there at the American Legion post on Ward Road. But it's usually...
Oh, wait, I have been to one of those because I remember it's near Hoover's.
No, it's up on Ward Road. You know where the Burkholtz is?
Yeah.
Burkholtz Fire Hall?
Yeah.
Or Burkholtz Road? It's right past that. It's just a little bit past that on Ward Road. Like you'd cross over Niagara Falls Boulevard and just drive down Ward Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Lockport Road.
Well, it's actually Ward Road until it changes. But there's some really good stuff there. There's like older toys. I've seen a lot of older wrestling figures, and people are just trying to get rid of them. Like a guy was there the last time I went that was selling like 3 for $5 or something like that.
Damn, that's a good deal.
He was liquidating. And you know who I thought of first?
Who?
Misser.
Yeah, Primal War Child.
Yeah. But guys, we got 4 minutes left, so to wrap this up real quick, thank you both for coming on. You're more than welcome to come back on again whenever you want. Matt, I will probably see you next week for the confrontation episode. Rob, I'll catch up with you again. But I'll be listing my dates for May. I will be gone Memorial Day weekend because I'll be up in Toronto. But I'll be listing dates if you want to come back on. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for coming on, and be safe, be strong, and see ya.